151.
And the suspect fled over here to meet in Rock Avenue.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Yakima police move quickly to arrest a driver who fled a crash scene, the drone operation that led to the hit-and-run suspect's front door.
Also, the Pasco mayor asks, how do we protect our neighborhoods? The coordinated effort trying to prevent more violent sex offender homes from opening up across the region.
Later, viewer reaction to a Richland mother's overwhelming task is leading to change. How a Kennewick business is turning compassion into action. Stacy?
And from the Kittitas Valley to the Columbia Basin and beyond, we saw wall-to-wall sunshine today. A few clouds lingering. What does the weekend hold? I'll have all the details. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Thank you so much for joining us here at 6. I'm Wendy Redmond.
Good Wednesday evening. I'm Austin Reed.
Now, first at 6, in light of a proposed home for level 3 registered sex offenders set to open up in central Kennewick, local governments really across our area say they're ready to work together to try to prevent future less restrictive alternative homes, or LRAs, from opening.
New at 6, Apple Valley News Now's Caleb Stipkovitz takes you to one county where several local leaders met this morning.
What can we do at the local level to fight this, to mitigate this, and to, I guess, let it be as least impactful as possible on our community? Because I think that's one of the most sobering things through all this, kind of what I introed with. This could be any of us.
The mayors of Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland meeting with the Franklin County Board of Commissioners Wednesday morning, discussing ways that they are reacting to the proposed LRA set to open in central Kennewick, something at the top of many people's minds across the region. Now, local leaders say that they plan to team up to come up with new long-term solutions to prevent more LRAs from opening.
What can we do now to educate the community to either get behind some bills and register our opposition to that, but then also what can we look at with our current codes and policies?
Kennewick Mayor Jason McShane says that he also hopes that local governments will work together to propose their own legislation to the state. He says that he hopes to target next year's legislative session, and he says that the next step after that is to bring elected officials from across the region and community members together.
I think having a meeting where we can present to the community, this is what is going to be proposed to be changed, where we come with answers, not questions, right? These are the things that need to be changed in Olympia this next legislative session, and we need to voice that opinion strongly.
With calls for action and transparency from residents fighting against the Kennewick LRA and beyond, all eyes are on local leaders and the next steps that they plan to take. From Franklin County, Caleb Stipkovitz, Apple Valley News Now.
We are told that West Richland Mayor Fred Brink also hoped to attend the meeting, but couldn't make it.
Turning now to First Alert weather. What a change tonight from this time last night.
It's pretty nice out there, but still a little chilly.
A little chilly. Stacy Lee joining us now. The first look at your forecast. More sunshine.
I've been getting lots of high fives and smiles today, but yeah, a little bit of sunshine out there and starting to see those beautiful sunsets now in the area. Legends Casino Skycam, Columbia Point and Richland, 48 degrees. Your feels like is 44, so we got light winds out there making those feels like temperatures. But look at our sunset now at 5:37. Gaining 2 minutes of daylight each day as we head towards spring equinox. Temperature-wise through the area, looking pretty good, warmer than we've been seeing, but don't let that fool you. The sunshine out there is a little chilly after it goes away. We're going to see those overnight lows dipping down below freezing all through the area tonight. So planning your day out the door in the morning, you're going to need to bundle up so it's layering and then peeling off some of those layers later on in the afternoon. Breezy to gusty winds overnight through tomorrow. Faux spring conditions. That's what we have going into the weekend. Those overnight lows are still going to be chilly around the freezing level for the next couple of nights, and get ready for a dry weekend ahead. I've got your full weather forecast coming up.
Stacey, we'll see you then. Now to a crime alert. Police arresting a felony hit-and-run suspect following a crash last night in South Yakima.
Go ahead. 151.
And the suspect fled over here to meet in Rock Avenue.
Investigators say the collision happened around 7 p.m. near 16th Avenue and Meade. Authorities say the driver left the scene. Officers tracked the suspect to his home right near Meade and Rock. Using a drone, police were able to locate the individual at his home. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident. Police have not yet released the suspect's name. No word just yet on the condition of the other driver that was involved.
A recall effort against all 3 Port of Benton commissioners is moving forward.
But at today's meeting, Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen says several community members voiced support for the board.
Amid recall efforts filed against all 3 Port of Benton commissioners, community members packed public comment with messages of support, urging them to stay focused.
Your work is noticed, it is appreciated, and it makes a difference. Thank you for your time, your energy, and your commitment.
The support comes as the recall process moves forward, backed by complaints and documents alleging Commissioner Scott Keller violated port policies and state law.
Let's be very clear about what's happening right now. The narrative that's being pushed is if Scott Keller's name appears in the media, he's automatically guilty. And if you're a supporter who says, show me the evidence, you're accused of protecting a criminal.
The recall effort stems from an outside investigation into the port that criticized the commissioners for not taking stronger action and for a lack of accountability. Former Benton County Judge Eugene Pratt and his 2 daughters are leading the recall, saying the other 2 commissioners are failing to fix the problem. I spoke with one commissioner at the meeting who says they would like to comment, but because of the recall, have been advised by their attorney not to. Under Washington law, a judge must first decide whether the allegations are legally sufficient. If approved, recall supporters would have up to 180 days to gather signatures equal to 35% of the votes cast in each commissioner's last election to put it on the ballot.
We want verified, concrete evidence. We want our government to do their job. That is insisting on evidence and equal opportunity for rebuttal before destroying someone's life, character, and reputation.
For now, the case heads to court review as supporters of the commissioner and recall organizers prepare for the next phase. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Port officials say they plan to continue moving forward with ongoing economic development projects while the recall process plays out.
Other news on this Wednesday, and to a story that is prompting community action.
This week, we told you about a Richland mother working to clean out a home filled with years of clutter, while trying to keep her family together. A Kennewick-based junk removal company has now stepped in, offering to help the single mom clear out the property at no cost.
The owner of New Creation Junk Removal tells us after seeing our report, he felt compelled to reach out. The cleanup effort is extensive, and the company says it is also encouraging other local hauling businesses to join in to help speed up the process.
There's a Bible verse, it's 2 Corinthians 5:17 that says, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he's a new creation. The old has passed away, behold, the new has come. As I was scrolling up, that's when Apple Valley News popped up. And then I clicked on the link, I was like, man, I got a junk removal company. And then I started reading the story of, her being a single mother.
Mackenzie Hansen says her now ex-fiance is the one who turned the property on Haynes Avenue into this hoarding situation you see here. The man is currently behind bars, and she tells us he struggles with substance abuse and mental health problems. The cleanup is expected to take several days, and organizers say community support from services to volunteer help could make a significant impact for the family.
Because I've been in situations where, I needed help, whether it was for a car, borrowing a car, money, whatever it was. And I would like to, invite all the junk removal companies, because I know there's quite a bit in Tri-Cities, to support,
The mother says the unexpected support is a relief as she works to make the home safe and stable for her 2 young children. She is also looking to sell some of the items and has a GoFundMe set up. Just head on over to applevalley.newsnow.com to find that link.
Now to local living, and all new at 6 o'clock, a brand new effort is underway in Kennewick to honor combat wounded veterans in a visible way. The Columbia Basin Veterans Center in Pasco is partnering up with VFW Post 5785 to kick off what they hope will become a tri-city-wide initiative. This week, a Purple Heart parking sign was installed at the VFW Post 5785 location in Kennewick. Organizers say it is the first step in a broader push to eventually designate Kennewick as a Purple Heart city, a title recognizing communities that show support for veterans wounded or killed in combat.
I think for our community, they deserve this. And it's a way to honor those personnel that have received a Purple Heart. Gives them a space that's usually closer to getting in.
I got blown up in Vietnam by an IED, and I was lucky also, obviously, because I'm still here and still walking.
Organizers say a sign reveal celebration is planned for March, though an exact date and time have not yet been finalized. The Columbia Basin Veterans Center says the goal is to encourage more local businesses to install Purple Heart signage or create designated veteran parking spaces. Our news live at 6 is just getting started. Here's what's coming up next. The Bureau of Reclamation responding to severe canal damage, how lawmakers secured critical repair funding.
And take a look at these gorgeous shots as we have a beautiful sunset in progress right now. Stacey Lee's coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast. Hoping for more sun tomorrow, Stacey. We'll find out after the break.
Experience the timeless sound of swing at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. The Glenn Miller Orchestra takes the stage. Relive the world-famous music that defined an era on Saturday, March 21st. Hear the iconic big band's unmistakable sound. Tickets are on sale now at wildhorseresort.com or on the app. Don't miss this unforgettable night of music only at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. This season, your refund goes further.
At all Walker's Furniture and Mattress locations. For a limited time, we're giving you a sales tax discount equal to double the sales tax. So you can refresh your space for much less with the tax break you need and the comfort you deserve.
Plus, with no money down, special financing for 5 years, you can save now and pay over time.
This week at Walker's, where quality just costs less.
Brace your taste buds. Don't miss out on the new DQ $6.99 Flamethrower Chicken Strip Basket. A spicy, bold heat, served with a side of our cool, sweet DQ soft serve as a dip. All for just $6.99. Plus, try a sweet, spicy sip of lemonade made with tahini. It's the new Spicy menu for a limited time, only at DQ.
Another morning walk.
With our mom's osteoporosis, I thought our days would be different.
No way! We still get to see each other all the time.
If you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and are at high risk for fracture, you can rapidly build new bone in just 12 months with Evenity, the only bone builder that also helps slow bone loss. And Evenity is proven to significantly reduce spine fracture risk.
I love the cool stuff we're doing.
Yeah, we're still out and about exploring.
Yay for building new bone.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a heart problem. Tell your doctor if you have had a heart attack or stroke. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it, as serious events have occurred with Evenity. Signs include rash, hives, swelling of the face or throat, which may cause difficulty in swallowing or breathing, muscle spasms or cramps, numbness, or tingling. Tell your doctor about severe jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity. Report hip, groin, or thigh pain. Unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred with Evenity. Ask your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
See you tomorrow.
Hot Tub. Major manufacturers and warehouses clearance of new 2026 inventory. Friday through Sunday. 2 locations, Coeur d'Alene and Pasco. Over 100 hot tubs on display and everything must go. New 2026 inventory. Deep discounts. All inventory 40 to 80% off. Come see the revolutionary swim spa in action and save up to 60%. Trade-ins welcome. Free delivery. We'll even haul away your old hot tub. Worry-free installation. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene, and Hapo Center, Pasco. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
The journey on Rocky Mountaineer has been incredible so far. It feels like you can reach out and touch the mountains, and I've never felt so taken care of. You really just have to be here.
Experience the Canadian Rockies by Luxury Rail. Rocky Mountaineer.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Welcome back. The Bureau of Reclamation has declared the Yakima-Tieton Irrigation Canal in a state of emergency after wildfire and severe weather left the more than 100-year-old canal badly damaged. Officials say the 12-mile canal was hit hardest by the 2024 Retreat Fire and December 2025's atmospheric river flooding, which cracked and destabilized the structure.
Earlier this month, a bipartisan group of lawmakers urged federal officials to grant the emergency status. The determination issued yesterday unlocks emergency funding that must be directed to repairs within 30 days to protect water supplies for those who rely on the canal. Well, a new federal initiative aimed at speeding up infrastructure projects could help move major hydropower upgrades forward in the Pacific Northwest.
Apple Valley News Now's William Albert spoke with officials about what the plan could mean for projects already underway.
The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District manages major water infrastructure across the Pacific Northwest, including dams, navigation systems, and flood risk management projects. Now the Army Corps is rolling out a new initiative called Building Infrastructure, Not Paperwork, led by the Assistant Secretary of the Army for Civil Works. Officials say the goal is to cut out unnecessary red tape and focus more on getting projects built faster and more efficiently while keeping core missions like hydropower and public safety moving forward.
Less focus on the regulatory limitations that we have pretty much put on ourselves by just the bureaucratic nature of government.
The plan includes 27 initiatives under 5 main priorities, including improving project delivery, increasing efficiency, and streamlining how contracts and infrastructure work are managed to reduce delays.
If we can do smarter contracting, if we can order things in bulk, delivering things in a better, quicker fashion.
Another focus of the initiative is financial transparency, with officials saying the agency wants the public to better understand how taxpayer dollars are spent on large infrastructure projects.
Transparency and accountability, so being more transparent in how we're spending the taxpayers' dollars. That includes everything from project cost to the government employee salaries.
Sanchez says improving efficiency has become even more important and shifts resources towards critical projects that have the biggest regional impact.
We've seen significant cuts to our staff in the windows of 10% cut to our entire workforce. So what we've been focused on for over the past year is actually being more efficient, prioritizing those projects that need to get done.
Officials tell me that they hope this initiative helps with improving both transparency and efficiency, something they say will be absolutely crucial when it comes to a new dam project that the Army Corps is currently working on.
Current project at Dorshak Dams, which is in Orofino, Idaho. And it's actually installing a 4th generator, which will be the largest generator in the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. We already have the largest generator there, but we're going to install another one. And that'll hopefully provide enough electricity to power 300,000 to 500,000 homes.
The Army Corps of Engineers Walla Walla District says they are moving ahead with progress in mind. In Walla Walla, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
Officials say the Dorshak Dam project is currently underway and expected to continue throughout the next several years.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, let's get into that middle of the week, rest of the week forecast. A live look outside by Mark Skycam. Taking a look down into the Yakima Valley tonight, looking good, finally drying up. 46 degrees. Visibility is good. We had some patchy fog, dense fog last night and this morning, but things are looking much better as far as that goes. Winds are blowing consistently at 11 miles per hour, so your feels like temp is a few degrees less. Taking a look at temperatures around the region, still warmish considering what we've been through for the last couple of days. The upper level system track stayed well to the south. This was that atmospheric river bringing moisture to southern Oregon and northern California. And we continue to see that front moving across those regions. Now, there are little speckles of snow mainly in our northern Cascades, but light snow is still possible overnight. Not a lot of accumulation. That pretty much dries up after we go forward. We're keeping an eye on our Cascade Mountains in the north and the Olympics for considerable avalanche danger. So if you plan on recreating in these mountains, especially backcountry, you want to be very safe over the next 24 hours. Warm trend continues. Ridge of high pressure is building in. We see above average temperatures for most of us. We are going to start seeing above average temperatures in the daytime in the Pacific Northwest, but those overnight lows are going to stay on the chilly side. Let's take a look at our average temperatures, hovering right around the average of 48 degrees in Ellensburg. Then we get a bump into the mid 50s, which will be above the average going forward and to the first part of next week. Here's what it looks like in Yakima, again hovering right there around the average of 51 degrees, but then going way up above that average starting Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Hermiston and Tri-Cities, our average here, about 53 degrees, and we'll be hovering pretty close to that over the next 4 days and then bumping way up, flirting with 60 degrees by the middle of next week. On the other hand, our overnight lows, at least in the Tri-Cities, are still hovering around the freezing level for several days until we get to Tuesday night. Again, that's 7 days out, but expect those chilly nights going forward. For tonight, we're going to be down below the freezing level. Pretty chilly in the mountains. Look at Tollgate tonight, 22 degrees, 32 in Walla Walla, a chilly 31 for Tri-Cities, 27 in Yakima, 28 in Ellensburg. 7-day planners, this is gonna, you guys are gonna love this. Here we go, whoop, 50-degree temps all the way through, and next Wednesday showing a little cloud cover, but again, 0 chances of precip. Just a few breezy winds to deal with tomorrow, and then a really nice, I'm calling it faux spring forecast going forward. Yakima also sitting in the 50s and starting to flirt with 60 degrees on Monday. A little bit of overcast, cloudy skies on Saturday, but other than that, we're looking pretty quiet and dry in the Yakima Valley. Ellensburg, those winds that you guys are accustomed to are coming back, and it's going to be breezy at least through Saturday, but temperatures and sunshine coming back to the area there as well. Walla Walla also looking at those breezy conditions with temperatures in the 50s. Look at it, a 60-degree temp is sitting there on Tuesday and Wednesday for Walla Walla. And in Hermiston, we'll see those 50-degree and even 61 degrees middle of next week. Now, meteorological spring begins on Sunday, where spring equinox, which is where the sun and the tilt and all that stuff happens, isn't until March 20th. So you go with whatever spring you want. I'm going with March 1st spring. How about you?
I'll go with that one as well.
You've got a little tickle, yeah.
I got a cough.
All right, coming up, watch as the street disappears under 2 cars in Omaha. How witnesses reacted. That's when we come on back.
The 3 little pigs needed a home because their old one blew over, but every mortgage felt like another scam.
The big bad wolf offered a loan.
Our rates will blow you over.
Then came Wolf & Company Mortgage, more hot air. The pigs were about to give up, but then they found Yakima Federal Savings and Loan.
Very helpful and friendly. And a great rate that made sense.
Skip the wolves. Trust Yakima Federal Savings and Loan for your home loan. Visit yakimafed.com. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine specialist, Dr. Tegan Goodell, is now caring for patients in Prosser and Walla Walla. Dr. Goodell provides advanced care in orthopedic surgery and sports medicine injuries, including surgery of the shoulder, elbow, knee, and ankle. Get back to doing what you love. Call Prosser Orthopedic Center at 509-786-5599. or visit prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Have you heard about refractive lens exchange? K2 Vision RLE means no glasses, no contacts, and no readers permanently. And you'll never develop a cataract.
No glasses or readers. K2 Vision RLE.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. And now that we've combined networks, T-Mobile covers more places than ever before. America's best network just got bigger. Join now and your plan price is guaranteed for 5 years. T-Mobile and US Cellular, better together.
Did you know your choice of toothpaste is as important to gum health as brushing and flossing? Try Crest Gum Detoxify. It penetrates gum pockets to eliminate the trapped plaque that brushing can't reach for healthier gums in just 2 weeks. Try Crest.
Rivalry nights return to the Toyota Center as the Tri-City Americans and Spokane Chiefs face off in 3 must-see matchups on Saturday, February 21st, Friday, February 27th, and Saturday, March 14th. This rivalry is built on hard hits, fast pace, and intense action. With the standings tight, every shift matters, every hit is felt, and every goal means more. The energy is high from the opening faceoff to the final horn. These are games you don't want to miss. Get your tickets now at amshockey.com or the Toyota Center box office.
Austin and Stacy back because Wendy's taking a little break. 2 drivers, though, they get a big scare when a sinkhole suddenly opened up in Omaha, Nebraska.
That's right. Check out the moment as the ground opens up, swallowing 2 vehicles. In another angle, you can see the roadway give way, causing the pair to plummet into the sinkhole. No one was hurt.
Police say witnesses rushed over to the surreal scene, helping pull the drivers up and out of the hole, getting them to a safe place. A towing company later arrived on scene to pull the 2 vehicles out of the hole.
No word yet on what caused the street to collapse. How scary.
You imagine? My goodness.
Right. No.
Well, a man is facing 45 days in jail after being convicted of animal cruelty toward a protected species. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife says Cesar Gustavo Diaz captured a Cooper hawk near LA. It says video shows him pouring alcohol into the bird's mouth.
The department says Diaz is a convicted felon due to other charges. Now, his record also includes misdemeanor animal cruelty and capturing and confining wildlife.
All right, well, still ahead in our 6:30 half hour, Stacy's got more weather. Plus, a Hanford High School coach fights his way back from life support, the outpouring of community support on his road to recovery.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through March 31st, receive special pricing on Daikin Entra system starting at only $830. At Bruce Heating and Air, we'll find the unit that works right in your space. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
See the USA in your Chevrolet. America's asking you to call. Drive your Chevrolet through the USA. America's the greatest land of all.
Get 1.9% financing on all 2026 Silverado 1500 pickups. Or get $6,350 total value on this Silverado. Plus $1,000 trade assistance when you trade in an eligible vehicle.
Some recipes come with a little extra chaos.
Steal some and try it. Oh, that was a big bite.
Memories are made in the kitchen.
Little pinch.
Find the right appliance to make more of them at Fred's.
Right now, score big savings on all LG appliances. Whether you're looking for a fridge, dishwasher, or oven, we have the appliances for you in stock, ready to go today. Swing into Fred's Appliance. We're local, like you.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
More Furniture Sleep Savings Event, designed to help you sleep better with comfort, style, and value. The Jamestown Panel Bed at $399. The Malibu Panel Bed at $399. M. Lily mattresses up to 50% off. And the lowest sofa at $399. Enjoy 72 months. No interest financing on mattresses and our free white glove delivery, where every detail is handled with care. Visit a More Furniture store near you and experience the difference. Or visit us online at morefurniture.com.
Ever feel like something's missing? Like there's a hole in your morning routine? Well, we've got just the thing. At Some Bagels, we make more than fresh bagels. We make a variety of baked goods to fill your day with everything you've been missing. Have your favorite coffee drink with our in-house roasted espresso beans. And enjoy your bagel with our flavored cream cheeses. Because at Some Bagels, the only thing better than the hole in the middle is everything around it. I want some, you want some, we want some. Gimme Some Bagels.
Check out Bluewood. It's a homegrown ski area close to Walla Walla and Tri-Cities and has runs for just about all levels of skiers. Fly the Northwest over Ski Bluewood. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, E.T. We're with the stars of The Scrubs Revival and Marshalls. Plus,
my name's Matthew Lillard, and this is my E.T. retrospective.
Then, our exclusive At Home with Lisa Rinna.
Next, E.T. Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30.
14 years of building strong foundations is getting recognition in Kennewick. The educator helping young learners succeed both academically and socially.
Plus, 2 people celebrate a major milestone in their fight against addiction. The Recovery Court graduation representing years of hard work.
And Stacy has your First Alert forecast as the news continues now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining us here at Midweek. Austin Reed with Wendy Redman, and we saw the sun today.
It was really nice, wasn't it? I'm hoping for a repeat tomorrow because it was just, I felt like everybody was in such a bouncy, good mood, and it was nice.
It was nice. Stacy Lee joining us with a first look at how it is outside. Also, I think you have a ski report. Is that right?
Yeah, it's Wednesday. We do our ski report. Now, where they weren't seeing the sun today so much was up at Schweitzer Mountain. This is a video earlier today. You could see down into Lake Pend Oreille, but it was pretty cloudy and foggy as it often gets there. But no worries, though, for all my skiing friends. Head there this weekend. You'll have lots of sunshine. Let's talk ski report now. Still a little bit overcast at Schweitzer tomorrow. Staying cold for your daytime high at 31. Your base now is at 31 inches. Heading up to Bluewood, 35 degrees. Should be a beautiful day for skiing there. Base depth at 25. And if you're heading to White Pass, it's Winter Carnival weekend. 31 degrees. Should see a little bit of sunshine. And the base is now at 40 inches. Now, unfortunately, going forward, since we've cleared up, we have goose eggs for new snow coming, but most of our ski areas received a lot of snow over the last couple of days, so things are looking pretty good as we officially sail into meteorological spring skiing. I'll get your full First Alert forecast coming up. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy, thank you. We begin this half hour talking local sports. This as the Hanford High School community is rallying around a beloved coach on his road to recovery.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable details the support being sent Darren Crow's way.
If you know Hanford athletics, then you've probably ran into Darren Crow. A Hanford High School graduate, Crow has coached and taught at Hanford for the past 24 years and is currently the head track and field coach, as well as an assistant football coach. It's a running joke that Crow lives in the track shed he built for the school.
He's practically a legend around here. He's an amazing guy, really funny, really easygoing, and he's almost like a father figure to most of the kids here at the school. He loves the students. He cares about the students and his athletes so much.
But in early February, a pneumonia diagnosis led to Crow being life-flighted from Cadlick Hospital to the University of Washington, where lung and kidney failure led to life support measures.
He's always here. Like, it's weird to not see him here the last few weeks, and obviously it was a shock because he is so fit. He takes care of himself, and just proves that anything can happen at any point in time.
Support quickly flooded in. A GoFundMe has reached roughly $12,000 in less than a week. A video of words of encouragement was made by the school broadcast team, featuring faculty and students, and the main office is receiving cards and letters for Coach Crow.
As a school and as a person, as a student body, we love Crow very, very much. Everything, every cent, every word of encouragement means everything to us and to Crow, and just it hasn't been the same without him.
The Hanford football coaching staff had the opportunity to visit Coach Crow in the hospital while in Seattle for a coaching conference. Having heard what Crow had gone through, they weren't sure how he would be feeling.
Knocked on the door and walked in the room, and he stands up out of the bed and shakes all of our hands. It was completely unexpected and a pleasant surprise for all of us, and he was happy to see us. We were able to share about a half hour with him in his hospital room, and we knew he was getting close to getting out of the hospital when we met with him Sunday, and now he is back home. He's with his family. So it's nice to have him back in town. Obviously has a long road to recovery.
While Crow is back home, he is unable to return to the school just yet, but it's a very positive stepping stone to returning to a school who misses his presence. In Richland, Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
And we are definitely wishing him well. For now, Coach Crow's classroom is his living room, and his teammates are the family, friends, and students cheering him on.
The Falcons say they'll keep showing up for him until he can be back showing up for them. A Kennewick teacher is receiving an important honor for making a lasting impact in the classroom. The Kennewick School District named Westgate Elementary kindergarten teacher Corey Cannon its 2026 Crystal Apple Award winner, recognizing educators who go above and beyond for students and families. Cannon has spent 14 years teaching kindergarten at Westgate, where she works with young learners from a wide range of language backgrounds and helps students build strong foundations, both socially and academically. Earlier this year, she was also named the district's 2026 Elementary Teacher of the Year, with school leaders highlighting her ability to create a welcoming, engaging classroom and her strong connections with families. District officials say her teaching approach focuses on making sure every student feels safe, supported, and excited to learn.
When I think about teaching, it's not just looking at the standards and going through to what does every kid need to know. You're also helping them with their social skills. So how are they interacting with their peers? How are they playing? How do they manage their emotions?
District officials say Cannon's recognition highlights the impact teachers have beyond academics, and she will be honored at the Crystal Apple Awards ceremony March 19th at Educational Service District 123 in Pasco.
All new at 6:30, 2 participants are celebrating a major milestone tonight after completing recovery court. The graduation marks months, and in some cases years, of accountability, treatment, and hard work, all aimed at breaking the cycle of addiction and rebuilding lives. Recovery Court is designed to give people struggling with substance abuse a structured path forward, combining treatment, regular court check-ins, and strong community support.
Recovery Court has really been a blessing for me. Being able to be held accountable for my actions, both past and present, has given me a positive outlook on my life. My recovery journey has been propelling me forward and building my motivation not only in my own sobriety, but in wanting a better life.
You know, for graduates, the ceremony represents more than completing a program. It is proof of personal growth and a second chance. Court leaders say these moments are exactly why therapeutic courts matter, not just for the individuals involved, but for the entire community. All right, coming up next in your Kraken player profile, from expansion draft pick to team captain, the rapid rise that made Jordan Eberle a Kraken leader. And let's go outside, a live picture from our Skycam network overlooking the Yakima Valley and to Kennewick. Stacey Lee's coming back with your full First Alert weather forecast. More sun on the way. She'll detail it for you on the other side of the break.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union. From Apple Valley News Now, this is Apple Valley Eats.
At Legends Casino Hotel, we believe the perfect meal begins long before it reaches the table. That's why we partner exclusively with Royal Ranch, a family farm right here in Washington. From Royal Ranch to Legends, every cut of beef we serve begins on land cared for by people who believe in feeding their community responsibly. These cattle are pasture-raised, nourished through a regenerative loop that gives back to the soil and sustains the planet. For us, it's more than food. It's tradition, it's respect for the land, and pride in the people who make it possible. Treat yourself to all-natural pasture-raised, flame-broiled steaks, or melt in your mouth succulent prime rib. Try one of our towering burger creations, the legendary Mount Hood and Mount Adams. Stacked high with all your favorite fixing to satisfy the heartiest appetites and deliver a flavor experience that's bold, memorable, and unmistakably Northwest. From the first sizzle to the last bite, every dish tells a story. Taste the trust. Taste the tradition. Taste Royal Ranch beef, proudly crafted and executed by our culinary trained professionals at Legends Casino Hotel in Toppenish, Washington. Always local, always better, always legendary.
Save thousands on the new Revolutionary Swim Spa at a one-time sale. Friday through Sunday. 2 locations, Coeur d'Alene and Pasco. Exercise with low impact. Swim the entire year and stay in shape. Teach your kids to swim. Unwind and save thousands. Avoid the expense and maintenance involved with a pool. Swim, exercise, and relax in your new aquatic exercise swim spa. Installation in 1 day only. New 2026 inventory. 18-month interest-free financing. Millions of dollars of inventory must be sold. Kootenai County Fairgrounds, Coeur d'Alene, and Hapo Center, Pasco. Call 833-SPA-SALE.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Before you head for the slopes, catch the Apple Valley News Now Northwest Ski Report. It's on air during weather, online at applevalleynewsnow.com, or on our mobile app. The Northwest Ski Report from Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Schweitzer in Sandpoint, Idaho.
Check it out. You know what's all good? Zero heartburn. That's why I take Prilosec OTC. Just 1 pill a day blocks heartburn before it starts. Unlike my friend here popping antacids all day. Give me those. Prilosec OTC. 1 pill, zero heartburn. All good.
Gillette Labs is just a fancy-looking Fusion 5? No, it ain't. It's Gillette's best shave. And its ultra-sharp blades last 50% longer. Hey, Joe, come feel my cheeks.
Dad.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Keeps getting better.
Welcome back, everybody. From scoring the franchise's first ever hat trick to now serving as its captain, our very own Jake Gable shares why Jordan Eberle is a Kraken history maker.
The Kraken Player Profile, sponsored by Legends Casino Hotel.
Jordan Eberle joined the Seattle Kraken as a key selection in the 2021 NHL expansion draft, immediately stepping into a leadership role as an alternate captain. He quickly made history, scoring the franchise's first hat trick in a 5-2 victory against the Buffalo Sabres. His ability to perform in crucial moments was further showcased when he scored Seattle's first Stanley Cup playoff overtime goal, securing a 3-2 win against the Colorado Avalanche in the 2023 Western Conference first round. In March 2024, Eberle celebrated a significant milestone, playing his 100th NHL game. His leadership culminated into an announcement on October 8, 2024, when Jordan was named the second captain in Seattle Kraken history, a testament to his profound contributions to the team. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Jake. And be sure to catch the Kraken tomorrow live at 5. They're taking on the St. Louis Blues, and you can watch that action right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
All right, we're sliding into the weekend on this beautiful sunny day after a couple of wet, rainy, dreary days outside. Dust Devil Skycam tonight, 48 degrees. Your feels like temp is 44. Winds are light at 9. You're going to see some breezy to gusty winds on and off from tonight through tomorrow, maybe lingering into Friday, but hopefully things quiet down by Friday. Overall, our temperatures are warm-ish, I would say, for this time after the sun has gone down. Temperatures are going to slide, though, down to the freezing level. We'll get there in a sec. Let's talk storm systems. We had atmospheric river that was kind of pointed right at Washington State the last couple of days. It's finally been sagging to the south, hitting northern California, southern Oregon, and you can kind of see the remnants of that sliding in. That H circling out there, that's the ridge of high pressure that we're going to be watching moving in. That's going to bring us warmer and less chances for storms to move through the area. What is high right now is our avalanche danger. It's considerable for our northern Cascades all the way down to Snoqualmie Pass, including our Olympics. So if you're recreating over the next 24 hours or so, you want to be mindful of that. That high pressure, again, is building through the area. Look at pretty much the entire west coast with temperatures above average all the way, well, about to the middle of the country, actually. And then we're kind of not in that, but that means our temperatures are going to hover right around average. But come next week, we're going to be bouncing up above average in Ellensburg with temperatures in the middle 50s there Monday and Tuesday. Yakima staying in the lower 50s for the next 3 days, and then we bounce up just under 60 degrees Monday through Wednesday of next week in Yakima. Tri-Cities and Hermiston, our average here 53 degrees, and we're hovering there through Sunday. But those temperatures, well, we could be seeing temps hitting 60 or pretty close next week. We're going to see overnight lows, though, a little closer to the average, at least through Monday. And then when we see that warm up on Tuesday, that's when those overnight lows will start to jump up in the nighttime. For tonight, though, chilly, grab a coat. We're going to see 20-degree temperatures in our mountains and mountain passes, 30s right around freezing all the way up into the Yakima, Kittitas Valley, Columbia Basin, Hermiston, and foothills of the Blues. Your 7-day planner, breezy winds. Yes, hopefully things quiet down by Friday, but look at that. Pretty mild weather. And then as we get into Wednesday next week, still like a, crystal ball out there, 59, but that's when we could start to see those 60-degree temperatures hovering around the area. We stay in the 50s for a solid 7 days in the Yakima area with lots of sunshine. A little bit overcast on Saturday, but that will be short-lived. As we take a look at Ellensburg, you're going to stay in the 40s through Saturday, and then once you hit the 50s on meteorological first day of spring on Sunday, you stay in the 50s in Ellensburg. But then we see maybe potential rain or another system moving in middle of next week. Walla Walla looking nice and warm, hitting 60 degrees on Tuesday and Wednesday, which will be, let's see, March 3rd and 4th. So yeah, first week of March. And in Hermiston, we're going to be in the 50s and actually hitting the 60s. Ooh. And Josh brought it to my attention. He says, why is it that the trees around the station are blooming?
Yeah, I think all of us here at the broadcast center are wondering.
Our cherry trees are blooming already, so it seems...
Is there a reason?
It just hasn't been that cold this winter, so the trees are like, what's going on?
Right.
So I'm calling it faux spring, and that's what it is.
Yeah, all right. Hey, Wendy is resting her voice for the rest of the night, so Stacy and I are going to be back with what's trending. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is dropping its biggest list ever with 17 nominees. We'll tell you who makes the cut this year on the other side of the break.
Board-certified orthopedic surgeon Dr. Sam Strebel provides the full spectrum of orthopedic care.
A lot of times when I talk to patients, they're in so much pain that they can't do their hobbies. We can use the machine to balance the knee before we make any bony resections, and then that will hopefully translate to a faster recovery and a better, more natural feeling knee.
To learn more about services including robotic joint replacement at Prosser Orthopedic Center, visit prosserhealth.org.
More Furniture Sleep Savings Event, designed to help you sleep better with comfort, style, and value. The Jamestown Panel Bed at $399. The Malibu Panel Bed at $399. M. Lily mattresses up to 50% off. And the lowest sofa at $399. Enjoy 72 months. No interest financing on mattresses and our free white glove delivery, where every detail is handled with care. Visit a More Furniture store near you and experience the difference. Or visit us online at morefurniture.com.
60% of women experience leaks with bladder protection pads. Try Always Discreet. It locks leaks in seconds to keep you drier and bunches 25% less often than Poise. Try Always Discreet. It's designed to protect.
Just stress sweating through my third set of scrubs. Totally normal, very healthy. I'm sure it's not a sign of emotional unraveling.
You need new Secret Clinical Antiperspirant, STAT. Secret gives 3 times more stress sweat protection.
Thanks. Got a bunch.
Secret, stay fresher under pressure.
Rivalry nights return to the Toyota Center as the Tri-City Americans and Spokane Chiefs face off in 3 must-see matchups on Saturday, February 21st, Friday, February 27th, and Saturday, March 14th. This rivalry is built on hard hits, fast pace, and intense action. With the standings tight, every shift matters, every hit is felt, and every goal means more. The energy is high from the opening face-off to the final horn. These are games you don't want to miss. Get your tickets now at amshockey.com or the Toyota Center box office.
Hey, sorry for missing your calls. Yeah, the journey on Rocky Mountaineer has been incredible so far. The views it feels like you can reach out and touch the mountains. And the service, wow, I've never felt so taken care of. I really can't do it justice. Oh, I've got to go. We're leaving again, but chat soon.
You really just have to be here. Experience the Canadian Rockies by Luxury Rail. Rocky Mountaineer.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
Ski Bluewood on Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Back now with what's trending. I know you love this one. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has announced its nominees for 2026. And as always, some fans are ecstatic while others are disappointed.
That's right. This year's list is the largest ever with 17 artists. 10 of them are first-time nominees.
All right, they include Lauryn Hill, Phil Collins, Wu-Tang Clan, Shakira, and Luther Vandross. The only artist to make the list in their first year of eligibility is Pink.
That's right. Returning to the ballot again are the Black Crowes, Billy Idol. Oasis is also back on the list despite singer Liam Gallagher disavowing Hall of Fame.
Heavy metal band Iron Maiden is also returning for the 3rd time. All right, what are your favorites?
I like so many of those.
Yeah.
But in the newsroom, no one knew who Iron Maiden was, so we watched some videos. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
No one had a clue.
Jason, our director, he's off this week.
He would know.
He would know, yeah. So
Phil Collins.
Yep.
I'm a fan of all of that. I was trying to think of how many of the artists I've seen in concert.
Right.
Many.
Right, yeah. All right, well, looking forward to that. Hey, Mr. Clean says he is retiring.
What?
Yeah, that's according to social media posts attributed to the bald and brownie cartoon mascot.
Yeah, he says he's earned time off after more than 60 years of representing his namesake's brand. Procter & Gamble says the packaging for Mr. Clean products will stay the same.
The company says the retirement is tied to an upcoming announcement. Yeah.
Take a day off, Mr. Clean.
Yeah.
What are those wipe things he has? Those magic eraser blocks.
Oh,
Excellent.
yeah. Are those good?
Oh, my gosh,
Okay.
yes. Especially if you have children that draw on walls. Just saying.
You have something funny coming up next.
Oh, we have something good, yes. And, of course, your reason to smile when we come right back.
The President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row has been extended. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out special purchases while they last. Plus, get 60 months, no interest. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Furniture Row ends soon.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication
Now
shop.
through March 31st, receive rebates up to $495 with the purchase of qualifying Daikin ductless equipment. At Bruce Heating and Air, we'll find the unit that works right in your space. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1 hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
Now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary Care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
Just like you, I'm working towards buying my first home.
I'm saving for my children's future.
Like you, I want financial tools that make my life easier.
At Hapo, we're more than employees. We're people just like you, and we understand what really matters.
Just like you,
we're planning for our future.
And I care about making a difference.
We're here to help you navigate life's milestones, big and small, because we're just like you. Join us at Hapo today.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
The President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress has been extended. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Check out the Colorado Queen for only $199.99. Get 60 months no interest and free shipping. But hurry, the extended President's Day Super Sale at Denver Mattress ends soon.
And welcome back. We always like to end on a high note, and we have a great viewer photo today. Keep them coming in. You guys are snapping them. I absolutely go through them every day and enjoy. So come take a look at your screen. We've got Your Reason to Smile from Chuck Lawless. He sent this one in. He had this sunrise on the Columbia. This was last Sunday. So thank you for sending that in, Chuck. Real easy to get your photo on. Just point your smartphone right there at that QR code. The link comes up, click it. That's how you submit your photo. Thanks to Lifetime Dental. All right, so trolling the internet today as I do, the funniest thing I saw going around is this. Phil is on work release somewhere in the East because he called it 6 more weeks of winter, and boy, they really got their fair share on the East Coast, and people are still trying to dig out of that. And they're getting more snow, Austin. Not as much as they got, but still more snow coming to the east. So, Phil, go ahead, do your duty, buddy. All right, planning your day tomorrow. It is going to be chilly tonight, and chilly for the early morning at the bus stop. Think coats, going to need to bundle up there, but start peeling those layers off by lunchtime. And then by 4 o'clock, we'll be seeing again. I like to see the orange globe on there. Sunshine.
Yes. Sunshine. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. Austin Reed with Stacey Lee, and for Wendy Redmond, all of us here at Apple Valley News Now, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.